Welcome to Servant of the Fates. In today's pickacard reading, we're going to spill the tea about your week ahead. So, pick the tea that sparks a memory in you. It will have your accurate predictions. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. Is it going to be this telephone tea? Is it sparking a memory in you? Or Big Ben tea? Something about the colors? Or this one? Are you looking forward to sending or receiving a letter? As always, feel free to pause and rewind, and when you're ready, let's begin. If you chose the first one, welcome to your reading. Here is your week ahead. 1 out of 5 things that will happen to you. The Devil and Temperance. This is an exorcism, okay? There is someone in your life, you usually get along with them. For some of you, you usually love them, okay? This could be a friend, this could be someone you work with, a neighbor. Normally, you enjoy their company, they're very supportive of you, you love their vibe, but recently they have literally been like the devil. They have been so negative, they dismiss you, they shut you down, they give you backhanded compliments. It's like they're being possessed by a demon. It's just not them. You know, you're trying to be understanding. Maybe they're going through something, or if you know what they're going through, you're like, okay, this is too much. You're like, I've gone through that too. I didn't behave like you. So someone who's usually an angel has turned into the devil, but this week they're going to be exorcised. Temperance brings healing, okay? This is an amalgamation of 2 archangels, Michael and Gabriel. So it's literally 2 angels, right? Exorcising the demon out of your friend or your partner or your boss or someone around you, okay? So someone will return to normal, the usual way that they are. Someone kind, someone loving, someone sweet, someone supportive, okay? So there's going to be an apology from them. You know what? For some of you, it's not going to be a full-blown apology for how they behaved, how they have been behaving recently. It's just a gesture. Like if your neighbor has been difficult, they're not going to say, oh, I'm so sorry, my son was sick. No, they're just going to bake you a pie. And like it's up to you to interpret that, and then from then on they're going to be friendly again, okay? You know how people are. It's hard to say I'm sorry as the song goes, or as the songs go, okay? So yeah, that's a wonderful thing that will happen. Clue, this is Capricorn and this is Sagittarius. Maybe someone who is both, like Capricorn Sun, Sagittarius rising, or Venus, okay? But also someone who is probably on the cusp, okay, of Cap and Sag. So that is your clue as to who this could be. What else will happen for you in the week ahead? You have the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Your biggest worry will be canceled. It doesn't mean, I said your biggest worry, like it's at the forefront of your mind right now, but it doesn't necessarily have to be huge per se. Like maybe right now in the past 3 or 4 days, your biggest worry is that you have to go to a high school reunion or something like that, and you don't know what to wear, and you don't want to see a lot of those people who were probably mean to you back then, but you feel like you have to attend because someone begged you. The event will be canceled, okay? Maybe because of rain, maybe because there's a thunderstorm, maybe because the school or the venue is even flooded, right? That's not always good news per se, but the cancellation will be music to your ears. So that is an example. It's not necessarily like the biggest problem you've ever had in your life, but the biggest worry at the forefront of your mind right now. So you know better than me what that is. It doesn't have to be an event. It doesn't have to be a party. An example I often use is maybe there's a layoff going on in your company, and you thought maybe your department will be affected, maybe you could be next, but then it just ends, okay? So something like that. Whatever you're worried about, it will be canceled. Wonderful, wonderful. What else will happen for you in the week ahead? You have the Fool and the Star. you're going to have a new dream. So this one is more internal than external, because this is, a person outside of you, someone else, an event outside of your heart, right? Like in the real world. This is your mind, your heart, and your soul. Right now, whatever age you are, you already have a fixed number of dreams, right? Like some of them are material. You want to make that much money, or you want to buy that mansion, or live in that castle or whatever. You want to drive that luxury car. You want to travel to all of these countries. Some of them are not as material, like you want to be a successful singer, songwriter, or you want to be famous in your industry, something like that, okay? You already know what those dreams are, but now with the Fool and the Star, there's going to be a new one that will be added to that list. Something will happen, okay? Maybe just as an example, see how it resonates for you. You're going to watch a play that your mom or your friends invited you to, and then you're going to realize that you actually want to become an actress, okay? Even though you're in your 40s now, or maybe you're in your teens, you're gonna pivot and you're gonna be like, okay, I want to act. Like it's something, okay, I'm not calling you foolish, but to outsiders, it's gonna seem foolish. Like, really, why now? Why that dream? But yeah, it will be like a calling. It will just call to you and it will keep on knocking. So at first, when you get this feeling that, okay, I think it's gonna be cool. I think it would be cool if I could be a singer or an actress, or if I could drive that car, like it's gonna be cool. But then you sleep on it, and when you wake up, you're like, okay, it's not just cool, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. I will not stop until I achieve it. So it's that kind of feeling, okay? So you're going to discover a new life path for you, and these are two major arcana cards, okay? So it's not just like something small like, okay, I wanted to drive a Range Rover, now I want to drive a Ferrari. Like, no, okay, maybe. Who's to say? But with these two cards, it's bigger than that. It has to do with your true calling, with your life purpose, okay? And it doesn't have to be an entirely huge pivot. It doesn't have to mean you're married and you now want to become a nun. Like, you don't have to entirely leave your life. It could just be something else. Like maybe you're an astrologer and you used to study Western astrology. Now you're going more into the Asian traditional route, okay? Something like that. So it could be just a little turn instead of a complete pivot. So it's going to resonate differently, but a new dream, a new true calling, a new life purpose. What else? 4 out of 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. You have Justice and the 3 of Pentacles. You will finally be noticed, either at work or in your social circle. You will finally receive acknowledgement and recognition. If it's at work, people will now realize how good you actually are at what you do, okay? Or if you have a hidden talent, let's say you have always been an amazing dancer or singer. I'm leaning more into the arts just as an example. And you guys have like an office party and nobody knew. Nobody knew that you could dance like that, sing like that, perform like that. And now, from here on out, people look at you and they don't see just another accountant or just another tech guy or girl. They see someone who's a superstar, okay? So you will finally shine. It's something you've always deserved, to be seen this way, but it's finally happening. It doesn't have to be at work. It could be in your family. It could be in your friendship circle. Okay, it could be all of them. You have 3 coins, so it could be every department of your social life. But yeah, congratulations. I'm happy for you. Last but not least, the Knight of Coins and the Knight of Swords. Something that you have been waiting for, it will come, but it's gonna be annoying. So the Knight of Coins is something you've always wanted. Maybe you applied for jobs. This is HR reaching out to you, or the hiring manager saying you're hired, you receiving your contract, okay? But it's going to rush you, okay? It's going to be faster. It doesn't have to be about work. Maybe it's a love offer. You've been dating someone, you want to go exclusive, or you've been waiting for them to propose or to set a date for your wedding. It's going to come, but it's going to be annoying because it will upend your plans. It's going to be different. Like, for example, you've been waiting for that job offer, to illustrate the first one I mentioned. You've been waiting for that job offer. And normally in my country, it's like 1 month notice. I understand in other countries, it's just 2 weeks, but they need you tomorrow, okay? Or 2 days from now, which is crazy. And they're rushing you and they're offering a good amount of money, but what are you going to do now? You can't just leave this current job. Like, that's not legal or whatever, you know? Like, you can't just say, okay, I'm not going to work starting tomorrow. Goodbye. You know, there needs to be a notice period. So there's going to be a conflict. It's faster than you expected. They're going to need you faster than you thought. If it's a love offer, for example, you have been chatting with someone from a different country and you thought it's nice, it's sweet, but then they come to your door, like they literally get on a plane and visit you and ring your doorbell and you're like, what? I don't even have my makeup on. What are you doing? So it's going to be sweet and fast, but like a little irritating and annoying. So those are just examples that are relevant to the people around me in real life right now, but see how it happens for you. You've been waiting for it, okay? But your initial reaction will be, oh my God, this is annoying, but it's gonna work out eventually. So there you go, a very active, kind of traumatic week ahead, but ultimately positive. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second one, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen for you in the week ahead. The first one, we have the 8 of Pentacles and the Sun. Work, career, finances will be 5 stars this week. 10 out of 10. That will manifest differently for each of you. This is a general reading. So you tell me, what do you think it should mean? Like for you, I'm not asking you to predict. I'm asking you to say exactly what it is because you are the judge here, okay? What do you think needs to happen at work, with your finances, in your career, for you to be able to review it as 5 stars or 10 out of 10? Does it mean you get a salary increase? Does it mean you get a promotion? Does it mean that person you don't like gets fired? Oh, you can tell me, you know, but tell me in the comments. But that's exactly what's going to happen and more, okay? And more, because the sun is here. And if you look at the illustration, there are many rays of the sun, and you already know that from grade school or kindergarten, right? The sun has all of these rays and the light penetrates so many areas, so many places, so it's not just going to be one thing. But yeah, work, career, finances, 5 star. You're going to enjoy it. Oh my God, it's going to be beautiful. Again, please tell me what needs to happen for this to be true for you, because that's exactly what will take place. Okay, the sun will shine in this department in your life. Congratulations. That's all there is to it. It's lovely. It's amazing. Perfect energy. What else? King of Cups and Strength. A water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, specifically Scorpio, likely male for 95% of you. This person will pour into your stores, which is amazing. It's like they're going to save you. It's like they're going to rescue you. They are going to help you this week, okay? They will be the source of strength for you. Whatever is lacking, whatever is scarce, they will refill it, just like that. They will fill your pail, your cup, your goblet with whatever is missing. So this person, it could be a partner, a father figure, it could be a manager, it could be a friend, okay, who is a kind and loving Scorpio in your life. And you know what? Just as I said kind and loving, I felt like a twinge or something. For some of you, it's not even a kind or loving person, this Scorpio. Typically, they just ignore you, or for some of you, there's even animosity, but they're gonna be kind to you. They're gonna be helpful towards you. Sometimes people that we think are villains actually aren't. You know, sometimes they just have a resting bee face, or they're just socially awkward. But yeah, they're gonna help you this week, okay? Look to the Scorpios in your life. And think of whatever trap you're in right now. They're the ones who is gonna save you from that. And here's the thing. For 50% of you, this person will save you without being asked. But for others, they don't know you have a problem. They don't know that they can help. So you're going to have to approach them. Okay? So yeah, that is the situation. It's a general reading. See which one resonates for you, but ask and you shall receive from this Scorpio figure in your life. Could be Cancer, Pisces, why not? Cups is a water suit after all, but Scorpio specifically for this card. Okay, so there you go. Your savior is a Scorpio this week. And that's also good news, because whatever trap that is, you will be saved from it. What else do we have for you this week ahead? 7 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. Lovely. This is an echo, but separate. Okay, I'm not saying, oh, it's just the same thing, but it's an echo. We said that work, career, and finances will be great this week. This is money. This is riches. This is wealth. That is what the 10 of Coins, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Gold. These are the names for 10 of Gold is about. Okay, now, what does it mean, the 7 of Wands? This is something that you have been working hard at. So this means that whatever you have been putting your efforts in, it will now pay you back tenfold. Okay, you didn't expect it. You did not expect this. Like, for example, you're someone who has a small to medium business, and you have a client and you worked so hard on their wedding or whatever their project is, okay, or whatever their clothes are, if you're a designer, if you're a wedding planner, okay, see how that applies to you. Like, you worked hard, oh my God, you lost a lot of sleep and it was tiring, and finally it's salary day or payment day, and they literally give you like 100% in tips. Okay, like I said, tenfold. So it's gonna be huge, okay? They are going to appreciate you more than you even appreciated your own sweat and blood and hard work these past few weeks or months, for some of you years, okay? But yeah, finally your hard work is going to pay off. So what do I mean? This isn't a lottery win, because you don't work hard for the lottery, you just buy a ticket, right? This isn't an inheritance or a windfall. It could be an inheritance if, and this is sounding very melodramatic, but just as an example, it's an inheritance if you have been taking care of an elderly, a sick elderly person in your family, and then maybe they pass away, not in a way that is shocking and violent, okay, but because of old age, natural causes, and then you get the inheritance from them. It's like their gratitude to you. It's like your hard work, your love and care towards them pays off. So that's the only way it can be an inheritance, okay, but it's not like some long lost aunt or uncle or great grandmother leaves you millions. No, it's not going to be like that. You know what it is, what you have been working hard on and for, okay? Tenfold more than you expected. If it's a bonus that you are expecting, it's going to be so much bigger than the amount that you thought, okay? So congratulations on that. Again, this is more the bigger theme, like just all around work, career, finances, amazing this week. This is a specific event, okay? A specific project, a specific job, okay? A specific freelance thing that is going to pay off well now this week. What else? Lots of money. We also have, another money thing. I love it, but separate again. 5 of Coins, poverty, scarcity, lack, Hierophant, stability, long-term solidity, great, amazing foundation. See, both of them, can you see it, are 5. This is 5, but it means lack. This is 5, but it means wealth. So this is turning into this. It means that you are now going to get a new source of stable, sustainable, reliable, long-term income. Okay? What do I mean by this? It doesn't mean, let's say, if you are working a minimum wage job right now, you get another job. Well, it's kind of just the same thing. So that's not it. The Hierophant is the Pope, okay? This is the Pope. So this means like Vatican level of influence and wealth. Eventually, it will start this week. It doesn't mean you become the Vatican in one day. Right? Rome wasn't built in a day, but it starts this week. Okay, so it's not just, okay, I get another job. No, it's something else entirely. I'm going to use a dramatic example. It may not apply to you, just so you know the breadth of this, okay? For example, a maintenance worker, a janitor, janitress in a company gets recognized or promoted to, I don't know, assistant CEO or something like that. And for sure, there's a backstory as to how that happened. Maybe that person was a doctor or a lawyer or something in their hometown or their home country. But anyway, do you know what I mean? Like, it's from poverty to this, to being the Pope, the Hierophant, okay? So it's not like just getting another job that's similar to your job. It's a big upgrade. See how that resonates for you. Is it like a double promotion? Like you skip a level, like you don't just become middle manager, you become manager of managers? Is it that? Or do you go to a different field entirely? Do you go to a new country? Do you migrate? See how it happens for you. You know your life better than me. You know better than me what the possibilities are for you, but I'm giving you the theme of what will happen. A new source of income. It's going to be stable. It's going to bring you a lot of solidity, foundations, wealth. But it only starts this week. Like, you hear the news, you get the offer, you hear of the opportunity this week. Okay? It doesn't mean like you become a billionaire this week, right? I mean, you know exactly how life is. So there you go. Congratulations on that. Both of these are like part of this umbrella thing. It's a bigger thing, but they're separate, as you can see. Separate things happening for you. Last but not least, you have the Two of Pentacles and the Lovers. Someone is going to make a decision about you this week, and it's going to be beautiful. For some of you, you're not even aware that you're being weighed, that there's a choice happening, that you're part of the variety, the choices, the selection. But someone will make a positive decision about you this week. It could be just because the career is very big in your reading. It could be that someone is going to get promoted in your team, in your department. You didn't even know you were up for a promotion. You didn't even know people were choosing between you and your seatmate or something like that. You get picked. You get chosen. Okay? Maybe you applied for a lot of jobs and there are 300 applicants on LinkedIn, and you're the one who gets chosen. Or maybe it's about love. These are the lovers after all. Maybe that person you have a crush on, that person you are infatuated with, they have a lot of choices, but they pick you this week. Okay, and it's not like they pick you and you don't know. They're going to make it known. Okay, if it's a job offer, they're going to call you. They're going to email you. If it's a person, they're going to ask you out on a date. Okay. So yeah, someone is going to choose you. Oh my God, I heard something very specific and kind of melodramatic, but I'm going to say it because it will resonate with maybe just one of you. But I heard it. It was whispered to me. So for some of you, your spouse or your long-term partner, they will be facing a temptation at work, some sort of third-party thing. Like someone will show a lot of interest in them. And it's going to be hard, okay, because they feel seen and wanted and desired, but they're going to pick you. They're going to pick you over infidelity or an affair or whatever else that is. And you're probably thinking, okay, well, that's nice, but that's internal. No, they're going to show you as well. They're not going to say, oh my God, someone was like wooing me at work and I decided not to cheat on you. No, they're not going to say that, but they're going to show you a gesture anyway that they picked you. So if you are in a safe, loving, committed relationship, you're going to receive flowers this week, or chocolates, or a luxury gift, or a weekend getaway. And when you do, you will know that it's because they picked you over temptation. They picked you over someone else. So yeah, that will resonate maybe with just one person, but I was asked to say that. So there you go. Congratulations on your amazing week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third one, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen for you in the week ahead. Number 1, you have the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups. You will be rewarded this week with a travel opportunity or a different kind of adventure. When I say travel, for some of you, of course, yes, it will be international. For others, it will be just a road trip or a day trip someplace, but it's going to be a reward. It will be completely free of charge. What do I mean reward? It could be from work, it could be from family, it could be from a friend, it could be from your partner, but it's as a sign of appreciation and gratitude for something that you did for them. An example just, was whispered to me right now, and it's someone who took care of someone that was sick. Like maybe you nursed your friend or your family member to health. So now they're gonna go out swimming or to a theme park or to the beach, and they're going to invite you. Okay, like for some of you, that event is specifically for you. For others, let's say they're going to a different country with their family and they're going to invite you as well to tag along. So it's not really about you, but you get the free flights and accommodations and everything. Okay, so yes, for some of you, maybe just one of you, but I was called to say that you took care of someone who was ill and now they're going to reward you. And yeah, the reward will be about an adventure. Maybe it's just a day trip, okay? Maybe it's a bigger thing for some of you, but either way, it's going to be an adventure. There's a lot of excitement and thrill involved. You're gonna love it, okay? You're really going to enjoy it. And your heart as well will be flowing like these pails, okay? Will be flowing with gratitude for the appreciation that will be shown to you. Clue as to who is involved, fire signs and water signs. Okay, fire signs and water signs, specifically Sagittarius. So if you helped recently a fire or a water person in your life, then they're going to reward you this week. What else? You have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands. A Leo in your life is creating a big opportunity for you. They have begun maybe last week or last month, but it's going to arrive now. They actually were working backstage, behind the scenes for your benefit. So this is a Leo, but for some of you, it's not a Leo zodiac sign. It's their name is Leo, okay? Leonardo, something like that, okay? But yeah, they are going to, through them, a job, say, will be offered to you. Through them, you will be included in some list that is prestigious. Okay, so it's something that will be relevant to you. If you're looking for a job, it's a job. If you're looking for a windfall, it's a gift of money. Okay, if you're looking to be, oh my God, I heard something so specific. If you're looking to be shortlisted to join like a prestigious community, or if you want to be picked for a specific apartment, this Leo is working towards that, okay? Has been working towards that, and you will be hearing the news that it's yours now, that you made it this week, okay? So this is huge. Wheel of Fortune. So fortune. This person has been pushing the wheel for you. So Leo, they are your friend, they are your savior this week and beyond. Okay, so yeah, let me know what that is. For some of you, you already know what that was, and you already know who that is. Third thing that will happen for you in the week ahead, you have the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Relief, sigh of relief, a new beginning. You did something recently, and a lot of people think it's rash. A lot of people don't agree with you. A lot of people think it was stupid that you quit your job, or that you left your partner, okay? Or that you broke some bridges and burned them and left a friend, okay? But either way, excuse me, it's a walking away with the Eight of Cups. And even though you weren't rash, you weren't impulsive when you left this job or this person, even though you thought about it, now you're beginning to regret it. Now that a few weeks or months have passed, you're like, you know what, maybe they're right. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. So now you're kind of panicking, right? In your mind, in your heart. But this week, you will realize that you made the right decision after all. So if you quit a job, you're going to get a new, I was going to say new job. I said Jew. Okay. You're going to get a new job that is making you start like tomorrow. So then if you hadn't quit that past job, you wouldn't be considered for this one because they're going to need someone who can start tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? And if you still had a job, you couldn't. You need to give a month's notice or 2 weeks notice, right? To that old previous job. So then you made the right decision after all by resigning from that job when you didn't have a backup, because now it's here. The new opportunity that was always meant for you anyway. Okay, so that is beautiful. That is lovely. You listened to your intuition. Nobody else believed in you, but you did. And now that you're starting to doubt yourself will reveal to you that you were right all along. Congratulations on your beautiful new beginning. What else for the week ahead? We have the Hermit and the Chariot. Even if you are an introvert, you have no choice. This week will be busy, okay? Very, very busy, involving family, involving friends, involving Cancers and Virgos in your life, okay? So if you're an introvert, at first you're gonna be like, oh my God, I don't wanna go to 3 parties this week, night after night after night, back to back to back. I cannot, but you're gonna do it anyway and you're gonna enjoy. Okay, the Chariot is fun energy, movement energy. Okay, this is victorious energy. So you're going to enjoy the night. You're going to enjoy those parties, those events. You're still going to be tired though afterwards because you're an introvert. But if you're not an introvert and you are hating this hermit phase of your life, you're like, nobody's inviting me. There's no place to go. I'm always at home. I hate it. Well, that's going to change this week. Okay, with the Chariot here, lots of events, lots of invitations, lots of places to go to, restaurants to try. Okay, so it's going to be lovely. Yeah, congratulations. And also, look, these 2 people are carrying you. So whatever the costs are of these restaurants, events, and parties, someone else is going to pay for you. Okay? So it's enjoyment to the max. It's going to be lovely. Last but not least, what will happen for you in the week ahead? You have the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Okay, bittersweet. You will receive an offer, but you need it. You need this offer, but you feel like it's beneath you. So you're gonna be thinking twice before you accept it. Actually, these cards don't reveal if you're gonna accept it. It's just talking about you receiving the offer. So for example, the most obvious is a job offer. Let's say you are a manager now. Okay, you're a manager at your workplace. That is your designation. And you need a new job because this job you currently have, it's so toxic, it's poisonous, it's venomous. You can't anymore, okay? You finally get a job offer. It pays well, higher than your current salary, but you're not going to be a manager here. You're just going to be an individual contributor, okay? You're not going to have your own team. It's just you reporting to someone. So you're going to be like, is this good for my career? Yeah, I get the money. Yeah, I get the relief because I don't have to work with these toxic people anymore. I get a better commute. It's closer to my apartment. But what am I doing? Why am I downgrading myself? You know, it's that kind of energy. And also, if you are looking for marriage, let's say you're now in your late 30s, early 40s, and you don't want to just date anymore. You want to date to marry, okay? You don't want to just look around, have fun anymore. Someone gives you an offer, but it's not what you expected. Literally, for example, you're a queen, they are a page. That means you are older than them. So you're in your late 30s, early 40s. Do you really want to date someone who's 21? It's not about what people think, okay? Forget what people think, what society thinks. It's you. You are this level of maturity and they are still kind of here. Do you think that will work as a marriage partnership? So it's that kind of energy. Like this person actually is also dating to marry like you. They're matching your energy, okay? But they're 21 or 22. You know what I mean? So you're going to be thinking, is this going to work out? Because I don't want to be playing around anymore. I don't have time to make mistakes anymore. So yeah, see how that works out for you. But you will receive a sincere offer. It's just for you. You think it's not as good as you deserve. But still, these are more positive than negative. I mean, even this is actually positive. You're just going to have to wrestle with it emotionally. Congratulations on your Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. Two of some of the best cards in tarot, and this sigh of relief. Wonderful energy. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.